Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And finding the tight end Hooper. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. A give running right is Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And he's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got a man. It's his fullback. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. His pass caught at the 4. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Demetric Felton from 4 yards out. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Chubb will get the call running left. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
To throw again on second down. Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Here's Watson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Again, it's Watson. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again is Watson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up with Conley. That catch good for only a couple. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. From the 29, Watson. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, Watson. Open man, here's Foster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and 2.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Watson letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Foster there to make the grab. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, he finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing.
And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Watson looks to throw again. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And fights him off. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Well, when you got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
Escaping the pressure right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan there to make the grab. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the second time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
The Browns drive about to get started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Hurts. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. is up to 5. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts flushed out right. It's caught by Hooper. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
2nd down and 8.
To throw is Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Caught here by Conley. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
YBN want a thing up.